Hi guys, welcome back into my bed for part 2 of my conversation with Oyetola Adesanmi. So I'm just going to skip all the pleasantries so that you can dive right back in, but you already know what to do. Like, subscribe, share, and let me know what you think about the episode. Enjoy!
At the height of my feeling like this, trust me, I got promoted. That messes my head in the rest of this because I'm like, what? What does this mean? So you are violating me for blowing my back out.
Wait, what you just said, the words that just came out of your mouth, you said, so you're validating me for blowing my back out. Man, this life. At some point, I think it was last year or 2 years ago, I was having this conversation with my friend, and she's like I don't want to call her a prayer partner. And I was like, we need to pray on my behalf and ask Jesus what's happening here right now. And the interesting thing is she got back to me and she said, well, God doesn't want you to be validated in the wrong place. Because if the wrong thing is validating you, then that's what you would think you are, and that's what you keep building on. So it's almost God is saying, no, I can't let you get promoted and think that, okay, that means that's where you should be.
Yeah.
Like, this is an internal fight. This is no longer like, is there resources? Is there opportunities? Is there this? Is there that? That's not it. It's within me. And I need to get to that place. And I think one of the things I've struggled with the most is why? Like, almost like, why must it be me that my purpose is not in 9 to 5? Why can't I also be the one who is saying, wow, those creative people, they're doing so well, so wonderful. Oh, Omotayo, wow, I've seen your videos on Instagram. Oh, lovely, lovely, well done. Why can't I be
Great.
Why am I the one?
Oh, lovely.
So
really
lovely.
Home.
I really connect. So, and the thing about it is, in everything, it will be, and I could never do that. Some people just can't do, but I can never do that. You guys are so talented.
I could never do that. And how are you even doing this? Like, how do you even? When you not ask the question, I'm just like, this is what makes. I was still having the argument with somebody that I don't know why you people take what you consume, even if it's for pleasure or leisure, as something that people are not working at to provide for you. It's absolutely ridiculous. But and it's unfortunate.
Yes.
Because you are consuming it for leisure, you don't see it as what work. And it's such a disconnect and it is painful.
That's such a deep thing that you just said.
Yeah. You consume it for leisure and pleasure. That means you don't even take your leisure and pleasure. That's why rest is such a, in my mind, it is such a foreign concept to people, because even people's leisure and pleasure, there are people now, and I know that it's pretty lopsided when they say me time and soft life and all those things, because really and truly, somebody, even in that, somebody has to provide for you to be able to live soft. Somebody has to work at the hotel or at all of these places. There are people that are working to give you this soft life.
No, wait. Oh my God. There are people who are working to give you leisure. It's this conversation of what is the value of the creative space? What's the value of art? What's the value of it? And what you have just said is the answer to that. Is that some people are working for your buildings, for your house. Some people are working for your food, but some people are working for your pleasure, because that is a very important part of life. And if it's not somebody's full-time job to provide that for you, then you won't have it.
You can't have it. I'm sorry. Even if somebody wants to call it the most basic thing, like they take walks in the garden, if people do not come and clean that place, cut the grass, you cannot find pleasure there except you are an animal. You can't. So, and that's something that, there are some things that I've stopped saying need to be addressed. Because if you like, don't address it. It shows the limit to your thinking as far as I'm concerned. And just to round up on the initial question I was answering, there's first rest, and secondly, like you, I had very similar, if not perfectly identical dreams as a kid. I was even told that I was at a young age such a wonderful orator. There would be gatherings that they would ask me to come and read. I wanted to work in the news. I wanted to be an OAP in any way, either visual or radio. I wanted to, for the longest time, be a dancer, because I think that's the first thing I ever discovered that I could do. I wanted to sing. I mean, I could sing and dance to it. Um, those things. I don't know about making things with my hands, like actively creating beauty with my hands, or just putting my hands to work, to make things, to give people, to just help people. I don't know. It's about me and it's about the end consumer. But those are the things that come to my mind and actually, but I've not created anything this year. Last year I was doing, oh Lord, I started making candles. I learned how to make candles. I know how to make a candle, and I just think it's amazing. And I was making banana bread, and I think that I can't eat anybody's banana bread just like that now, just because. And I want to continue doing that. But this year, with everything that I had to deal with, this the state of the nation, my work, it just slowly but surely cramped on my desire to do it. Yes, and it's just always tired. I know there are people that are always tired. Some people are just tired.
Yep.
And yeah, some people are tired because there's no joy, there's no feeling up of the cup. The cup is just constantly empty. In fact, the cup is now smelling.
Yep.
Because if sun goes by inside, it has not been cleaned. It has not been. So the first thing was the second to pursue my creative interest. And it took a while for me to get that point to be able to even get us to a point where we're both comfortable because it's not just me. As an individual, I'm not even going to say it's easier if you have people that, if you have authority figures, parents, things like that, it could be tough still. But then when you are now the authority figure over people, I can't, it's different. It's a mental space that it takes doing. And I wouldn't lie, I had to be encouraged by my husband to be able to. And it was almost a fight thing because he was also saying, and just like, yo, this is not, it wasn't so much so this is horrible, you can't continue. It was, there's so many other things that I can see that you love to do. And it just seems like you can't even try. I remember that day we had just come back from being in the hospital with our daughter. So I just spent like days there, including her birthday. I was close to her mom. And that was such a trying time because we had just discovering that she has allergies that I didn't have any clue as to how to do with them. And we came back home and the way I was just said, I just said, you know what? I'm gonna do it. Because these things are facts of life. You have a kid, you have to deal with the sickness, you have family, you have a home to run, these are things that are going to take from you on a regular basis. What is pouring on a regular basis that I'm committing to like this, that I know it's also it's still to take care of my kids, to know that she's okay. But then it's primarily for her, it's not for me. There's nothing that is pouring into me consistently enough for me to give out to.
No, I love that. I love how you've said it because social media is now, woke, mental health, whatever. But the reason why it's whatever is not because it's not real. It's because it's packaged with the contradiction right next to it. Yes. By the time is get your bag, hustle hard, then it's now soft life. But that soft life is the same picture of hustle. Like it's the same thing. So you have just changed the word that you're talking about, but the thing you're doing is the same. So I'm working hard so that I can get my bag so I can enjoy this soft life. So what was the difference between that and when you were saying you are hustling hard?
Hustle hard.
Just to hustle hard.
So soft life, they are not considering the fact that, we are not in the dispensation of manna falling from heaven. And first of all, manna falling from heaven, you have to have, it is not the picture of soft life, right? But it was only in a position of wilderness that manna fell from heaven.
What you're saying is, no, it's pinning my chest. That even in the one time in the world, okay, no, except for the Garden of Eden, the one time in the world where people were just getting food in the morning, just plucking it, where were they?
Soft about it, bro.
Nothing soft.
There was nothing soft about it. They had the same shoes and the same clothes. And the miracle was that those things did not wear out. The miracle was that they were moving by rain I mean by cloud
By
or by
clouds.
fire. Basically, they were living in Gombe. You are just looking. There is fire moving. Time to camp. There is cloud moving. Time to go. Like, bruh.
Tola shared so many nuggets of wisdom in our chat. So please come back tomorrow to watch the next part of our amazing conversation. And please don't forget to subscribe so that you'll be notified as soon as it's uploaded. And if you have any questions, any comments, anything you don't want to share down below, please feel free to send me an email at heyomotayo@gmail.com. That's HEYOMOTAYO@gmail.com. You can also send me a DM on Instagram. Until the next video, see you in bed tomorrow. Bye.